Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We definitely appreciate the support, and check it out. I get asked this question all the time. If I don't have a gun, what do I do, right? And I was being kind of funny putting that thumbnail up there. You know, if you guys don't know, I spent 6 months on a ship. Well, actually a little bit longer than that. And I spent time in the USS Kearsarge, about 3 months. And I spent time in the USS Gunstahall, which I don't think none of those ships are those. And it was all right back in 2007, I think, part of the 22nd Marine Expeditionary Unit. For some of you guys that called me fake, and I didn't participate, or I wasn't part of a military career. I don't know how else can I prove it to you guys, but either way, I spent some time on a ship, and you know, I figured it was kind of funny to put the home defense with the ship. You know, I guess inside joke kind of thing. But I get asked this question all the time. Hey, what do I do? I don't have a gun. What do I do? You know, in some cases, I talk to people that say, you know what, I'm scared of guns. I just had this conversation this morning, and I said to the lady that I was talking to, I said, you know, the reason why you're scared a firearm is because you don't have no training. You haven't had the time for someone that is qualified to teach you how to handle a weapon in a safe manner, right? If you get some classes, if you get somebody to teach you, you know, obviously you will lose the scare factor, right? And I even told her, you know, one day maybe we take her to the range and we teach her some stuff. Because, you know, it's a lady from church. So we were talking about these things, and we're talking about home defense. And just recently, I had a question from one of you guys saying, what do I do if I don't have a gun? What do I do? And I always think about things like weapons of opportunity, right? And if you don't know what it is, a weapon of opportunity is anything that you could grab to defend yourself. You know, like right now, I'm looking around, you know, this flashlight. You know, again, obviously, this thing will hurt, right? And again, you know, it's not the best thing. The best thing is always to have a firearm. The best thing is always getting the training. The best thing is always to have your proficiency high. The best thing is always to be ready for it. But in some situations, some people are not, right? And a lot of you guys like to criticize. A lot of you guys like to talk crap or call them name and all that. But you know what? Some people may not have the ability to carry a gun, or may not want to, and they ask for questions like this. What do I do if I face an attacker and I don't have a firearm? What do I do? So again, we go back to weapons of opportunity, grabbing anything. You know, I'm looking around here, anything that I could grab, you know, I don't care, the camera, to defend yourself, right? Weapons of opportunity is a big thing. But you know what? I came across this article today, and I got this notification that notifies me about different like news and things like that, and I kind of dig it. I like it a little bit, and because again, it gives me a lot of information. But I came across this article, and I thought it was really interesting because this lady right here, I'm not gonna play the entire video because, you know, but here's a quick part of the video. I'm not going to play the whole video because obviously, you know, copyright and things like that. But as you read the article, I'm going to link it down below for some of you guys to read it. It was a lady that was in a train, and some guys came down with a note. And the guy in the note says, let me take this out. And the note says, you know what? I got guns. And right here pointing to you, and what I want you to do is that I want you to give your wallet and your cell phone to the person behind. So again, this lady sitting in a train, this dude comes to her, gives her a note and say, I have a gun. I want you to give your cell phone and your wallet to the person behind. I don't want you to turn around. I don't want you to do anything, you know, just give it to them. And the lady kind of refused to do that, but did it in a really interesting way, right? Let me put this back over here for you guys to see in the screen. But she did it in a very interesting way, that, you know, again, you know, having that situational awareness, or having that way to react, you know, having a way to do something without reacting, right, in the wrong way. So there it is right here. It says there are two guns pointing at you. The note read, so hand your wallet and phone, do not turn around, and be discreet. So that's what that note says, right? Which is, I mean, if you ask me, I'll probably be, you know, a regular person will probably be scared, right? A regular person will be like, oh my Lord, what's going on? And will just start, you know, freaking out and things like that. But this lady, what she did was that she faked Look at this, guys. This is what she did. I mean, I think that's kind of interesting how she did that. I mean, again, you know, it's kind of funny her reaction. Her reaction wasn't to get scared. Her reaction wasn't to cry. Her reaction wasn't to scream. Her reaction was to pretend to be sick. And by doing that, she got attention to herself, and she was able to walk away from that situation. So she pretended to be sick. I mean, it's just interesting how that happened. And again, you know, the attackers were like, whoa, and they kind of walked away, right, from the situation. And she was safe, and she kept her stuff. So, you know, she didn't give anything of her belongings to anyone, right? So you got to think like, wait. You really got to think that way. You got to really think about a way that is going to help you out. You know, you got to have that situational, situational awareness. A lot of times people ask me questions, and I'm like thinking to myself, why didn't you sit down and think about your plan? Sit down in your house and, you know, with your spouse or your husband, your wife, your friend, your roommate, whoever you have, sit down in the couch and really think about your home defense plan. You know, kind of run out like IA drills, you know, immediate action drills. You know, like I'm sitting in my couch. If somebody kicks on the front door, what am I going to do? You know, how am I going to call the police? If, you know, an emergency happened when my room gets on fire, what am I going to do? You know, talk about those immediate action drills, right? Talk about those questions. Throw those questions out there and see what's the response. You know, I recently talked to my kid and I say, you know what? If a bad guy goes to your school and starts shooting at people, what do you do? And then that allows you to develop a plan. That allows you to talk about that plan. That allows you to come out with solutions. So when it really happens, when something really bad happens, somebody kicks your front door, you already talked about this. You already talked. You already discussed it. People are in the same page. And even though you're going to make mistakes, at least you have a plan versus doing stupid things like, you know, back in Orlando, right? The active shooter, people ran in the bathroom. And, you know, obviously some of those people got killed because they ran in the bathroom and they have no plan. Again, you know, it's scary. It's a scary situation, you know. It's really a scary situation when something bad happened and you don't know what to do. You know, some guy has a gun pointing your way, and what are you going to do now? I mean, you make mistakes. It's only natural that you make those kind of mistakes because, you know, a lot of people are going to be scared. And some of you guys are going to be like, I'm not scared. Yeah, you will. Somebody points a gun at you, the back of your neck is going to stand up, and you could potentially make some mistakes because you're not thinking straight. So it's crazy, or it's important to be able to talk about this immediate action drill and be able to have that situational awareness and be able to make that decision. You know, I love what this girl did. I really dig it. So I wanted to share with you guys because this lady, obviously, she wasn't armed. She didn't have a gun. She didn't have anybody. You know, she was in a train. So she realized that it was a lot of people around her, that she realized that if she makes some kind of movement, or she made something, she was going to be able to get the attention of the people, and most likely those attackers were going to walk away, and she pretended to be sick, and it worked out. And I think it was awesome. Really, really awesome, and I really dig it. So, again, guys, let me know what you think. Put comments down below. If you like this type of videos, definitely click like, subscribe to the channel. Check out the links down below. You know, I'm going to put the article there for you guys to read it. Let me know what you think in the comment, and as always, God is in control.